Oh boy, oh boy. You already know who this is. This is your boy, Mr. Yee. Yee. You know what I'm talking about out of that 707. Yee, yee. Yes, yes. It's Monday. Before that, make sure you like and subscribe. It's Monday. It's a fresh new week. It's beautiful out here in Northern California. You know what I'm talking about? This is your boy, Mr. Yee. Yee coming at you guys. You know what I mean? With that local fresh start of the week, game and wisdom for everybody in this trash and junk removal business. You know what I'm talking about? We just got finished with a nice little job. You know, we love picking up those things right there. You know what I mean? We had a nice little pickup. You know, it is what it is. 3 minutes of work, a few garbage bags I picked up, and a few other little accessories. You know what I mean? And you know, start our week off. We have another pickup later on of a sectional, and you know, we're blessed. And you know, the jobs are still coming in. They're not coming in as we want them to. You know, of course, we all want to stay busy. We all want to be busy all week. We all want to, you know, have so many jobs lined up and just so many things happening for us right now. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm sure everybody is feeling the slowdown, you know, of the fall. You know, fall's not here. I don't think fall's here until the 22nd of September. But, you know, some of us, you know, smaller haulers, you know, because I consider myself a smaller, you know, trash and junk removal business. I'm not like, you know, the big corporate companies. I'm nothing like them. I'm just like ye. Just like you. You know what I mean? I'm just like you. Period. You know what I mean? So, you know, what I'm trying to say is, you know, we're all feeling the situations. Even the corporate companies are feeling the situations. Even the big dogs in your areas are feeling the situations. Trust me. And, you know, it's all, you know, the fall's coming up. People are spent a lot of money going back to school. You know what I mean? Families are just watching for the election, waiting for the elections. There's so many things inflated right now. So many kids had to get so many accessories back to school. You got so many sports that popped up. And then, you know, you got the people saving up for the fall, you know, for holidays. So, you know, all those are going to take effect on our businesses. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just how it is. You know, so, you know, right now everybody's chasing the same buck. It's like, you know, we're all salmon swimming upstream right now. We're all swimming upstream right now like the salmon and trying to spawn, you know what I mean, 50 males on one female, trying to spawn and, you know what I mean, spread our, you know, genes. So, you know, but, you know, you ever see those documentaries or, you know, nature shows that I watch all the time? I watched one last night. So, you know what I mean? You ever see when a salmon spawn, when they go upstream, when they go upriver, there's millions of them in one pond? That's what we're talking about right now. You know what I mean? So, you know, right now, you know, it's a slowdown. A lot of clients, a lot of future clients are shopping around. And, you know, there's a lot of haulers in the areas. There's probably a lot of haulers in your area. I know in my area, there's tons of haulers. And everybody's, you know, giving prices and doing what they got to do. And I salute everybody. You know what I mean? Because we're all chasing the same buck. And, you know, some of us are going to get more jobs. Some of us are going to get less jobs. That's just part of it. Right now, you know, of course, I would love to be busy all day. But, you know, right now it's not happening like that for Mr. Yee. And, you know, I'll be truthful. I don't like to, you know, fib or tell fairy tales, you know what I mean? But, you know, 2 jobs of the day for me today. Hey, better than no jobs. But that phone rings, they come just like that. But, you know, just want to, you know, express, you know what I mean, some situations on, you know, I've been watching a lot of videos and seeing a lot of my, you know, haulers out there, you know, and, you know, everybody's feeling a slowdown right now. I can guarantee you, you know, if people are saying they're super busy, 90%, 95% they might be telling a fib. But anyways, you know what I mean? Right now is the best feeling, is because when you have less is best. I don't have a lot of overhead. I don't have a lot of employees that I got to pay. I could just call someone when I need someone to help. And that's just how it is right now. You know, my situations are paid off. My trailers are paid off. And, you know, I don't have to have that stress or, you know, mind-boggling situations. But anyways, that would keep you up all night and not even have you not sleep because, you know what I mean, bills got to be paid. But anyways, you know, today's video is all about don't let these headache clients ruin your day. Don't let these clients light your fuse. Don't let this business, you know what I mean, get to your head where you're just feeling like I'm done. I'm done. I give up. I don't want to do it no more. Don't let these clients who are fishing for prices and you don't get the job make you think different about your business. Don't let that happen. Trust me, Mr. Yee Yee does not want to see you guys fail. Mr. Yee Yee only wants to see you guys prosper and bloom like you're supposed to. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, don't let these clients get to your head right now. Right now, what I want you guys to do is just relax and, you know, take advantage of your off time. Take advantage of the slow season for you right now. If your business is slow, just relax and just brain scheme. You know, get the whiteboard out, write things down, write ideas down, put them all over the whiteboard. So, you know, you can sit there and just watch that whiteboard and be like, how's that going to work? How's that going to work? How's that going to work? How's that idea going to work? Get a notepad out. Write things down on a notepad. And, you know, brainstorm on that notepad. How could I make these things better? How could I get my business to get more business right now? How could I be more productive? You know what I'm talking about? You know, I suggest you guys have whiteboards. I have a whiteboard on my refrigerator. I have a whiteboard downstairs in my garage. You know what I mean? I have a notepad all the time. You know what I mean? And, you know, brainstorm. Write your ideas and thoughts on a piece of paper so you can brainstorm and look at it all day and see what you have to do to get this money. Don't just keep these things all locked up in here, and it gets so mind-boggling when you have so many things in here running around like a freeway. You go crazy. You know what I mean? Especially when those clients call you and they're fishing for prices and you give them that price and you don't get that price. So, you know, that's just the thing. Right now, you know, like I've been mentioning for a long time on a lot of my videos, you got to know how to price. And honestly, your prices have to adjust with the situations. You know what I mean? And that's just it. If you know you're not getting a lot of jobs because maybe you're charging too much, turn it down a notch. You know what I mean? That's just it. That's what you could do as an independent entrepreneur, independent business owner. You have control to adjust your prices. You have control to adjust everything in your business to tweak it to it's nice and right. You are a big old Zapco. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but, you know, Zapco's like a big old equalizer that goes on your lap in your car when you have those 415s in the trunk and you bow wow, bow wow. But that's just where I come from. But anyways, out here in the Bay, you know, I'm talking about yee, yee. But anyways, you know, you got to tweak and adjust everything right now to make it work. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just it. Because, you know, it's like fishing. You only get one chance to hook them. So, you know, right now, I'm learning that. I'm seeing that. And, you know, I'm almost in my second year of my business. And I'm still learning a lot. And, you know, you're going to learn all the time. If you think you know everything and you think no one can tell you nothing and you're not open to having your ears open and soak up game and watch game, then, you know, more power to you. But, you know, you ain't going to get too far. I'm going to try to tell you that right now. When Mr. Yee Yee speaks, you better listen. You know what I'm talking about? When a lot of people speak, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a lot of Instagram. I watch a lot of TikToks. And I watch you guys. I see a lot. You know what I mean? Mr. Yee Yee does a lot of research. I do a lot of research. It's in the blood. I sleep this business. I think about this business. When I eat dinner, I think about this business. When I'm sitting there contemplating, I think about this business. Because that's just what I do. Because I want my business to prosper and bloom and do what it should be doing. But I'm not worried about it happening overnight. I'm worried about the long run. How am I going to be in the future? How's my body going to be in the future? Do I want to be behind the wheel the whole time in this business? How could I make things right so in the future I'm still collecting from this business and I can afford to have employees and all kinds of payroll and workers' comp and all this type of stuff? Am I going to leave this business to somebody and still be able to get a piece of the pie? Is this going to be my retirement? So, those are things that I think about for the future, you know what I mean? And not just right now, because yes, you can invest into your business, which is the most thing that you should do. If you're not investing into your business, invest into product, because product is going to be here forever. When I say invest into product, that means invest into your ideas. If you want to be if you want to start, a book, if you want to write a memoir, invest into it. That's a product. If you want to invest into t-shirts, t-shirt making, that's a product. If you want to invest into, journals, planners, hats, whatever business it is, that's a product. So, that's going to be here a lot longer than us. Product is going to be here a lot longer than us. That's why we bring tons of it to the landfills and dump to be buried or burnt or whatever the fuck they do with the stuff. I know my landfill, they bury it. And that stuff's going to be here forever if it doesn't get buried. Even when it gets buried, it's still going to be here. Product is here forever. So that's another way of it. That's another form of getting money, is product. You know what I mean? T-shirt selling, just situations that outside the business, that this business help you open doors to get money in other situations. You know what I'm talking about? So, invest into yourself and into the future. You know what I mean? And if you can, invest into real estate. If you can get into real estate and start owning your land, leasing your land, that's where you're going to win. We can buy 100 fucking dumpsters. You can have 5 dump trucks. You can have 20 dump trailers. But where are you going to keep them? I see a lot of people making that mistake. Where are you going to keep them? Where do you keep them? You know what I mean? So, a lot of people don't realize that, invest into land, from residential to commercial. I'm trying to tell you guys, because that's always, a property is always going to help you. And when you're in a situation, you can always pull money from your property. You can always pull money from your situation to help your situation, because you have that property. You're playing the monopoly game. And that's just what it's about. Some of the highest billionaires out there you watch, some of these guys you watch, some of these billionaire trillionaires that you watch, they invest it into product. You know what I mean? Such as Tesla cars. That's a product. They invested. PayPal. That's invested. That's a product. You know what I mean? iPhone. That's a product. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, invest into the right situations. If your business is your product, then invest into it. But make the right investments, because, are you going to be behind the wheel forever? Are you going to do this forever? Where do you plan on your business? Where do you see your business at in 10 years? Where do you see your business at in 5 years? Where do you see your business at next year with this new election coming up? With the new president coming in? Where do you see yourself at in 5 or 10 years? You know what I'm talking about? Knowledge from Mr. Yee. You know what I mean? And, right now, there's so many clients fishing around, looking for prices. And, there's so many haulers, you know what I mean? And junk removal guys and junk guys and garbage guys and trash guys and landscaping guys doing this business, giving everybody different prices. So it's a lot of things you got to filter to just to get the job these days. And, the more haulers in your area, The more you got to filter, the more you got to be creative. How can I make this happen? How could I get this business? How could I keep on making money? How could I keep it going? You know what I mean? Because every little job matters. Right now, every little job matters because so many people want to get into this business. So many people want to get into the dumpster business. So many people want to get into the dumpster rental business. So many people want to get into the trash and junk removal business. And guess what? Before you get into the business, you got to purchase some product. You got to purchase a truck, a trailer, a roll-off dumpster, or a hook lift, the Suzu truck, the NPR. All these things you got to purchase, and those are all products from other billion-dollar industry companies. So that's just the thing. You know what I mean? You have to invest, but it's product. And investments aren't cheap these days. You know what I mean? So you have to make the right investment. Spread your hustle right now. Spread your hustle. When you're in those clients' houses, make sure you upsell. If you're doing gutter cleaning, solar cleaning, roof cleaning, pressure washing, cleaning houses, you got a cleaning crew that will clean someone's houses out. If you paint, if you do anything, spread your hustle and show all of your talent to everybody. Because right now, everybody's paying for everything. And, I was just at a client's house last week, and he was like, hey, you got somebody who could paint? I need someone who could paint tomorrow, because this place has to be on the market before the end of next month. And he was like, I don't care. I need someone just to paint and patch some walls up and paint. I don't care. I'll pay them, you know what I mean, hourly or whatever they need. I'll buy the products, whatever. And if I was a painter, I could have said, yeah, I'll do it. Which I could have did. Lay some tarps on the floor, tape some shit up, and paint. And, drywall fix, which I've done before in my own home. But I didn't want to get into that. I didn't want to open that door. You know what I mean? All I want to do is my situation right now. What I want to get into and focus on full time is trash and junk removal. That's what my key situations are right now, what I'm getting into. And, I'm getting into a little bit more into the dumpster rental situation because my dumpsters have been, my trailers have been renting a lot. And, I'm blessed. And, I'm blessed to have multiple trailers. You know what I mean? And, a lot of people in my area don't have multiple trailers, so they can't rent their stuff out. But, that means they have more junk jobs, which is good too. Handle your business. But Mr. Yee, I love to be that triple-headed dragon, that double-headed dragon. You know what I'm talking about? And get money in all ways. And, if I can have somebody if I can go drop the trailer off and have somebody load it and I just pick it up, you know what I mean? And same day, which I've been getting a lot of same-day trailer dumpster rentals because my trailers, they're 15 cubic yards, period. The 7 by 14 by 4s, those are 15 cubic yards. No wood, no nothing. You know what I mean? Those are rolling dumpsters. You know what I mean? Those are rolling dumpsters. So, it's just, other forms of income. Where do I want my business to go in the future? Where do I want to be doing in the future? You know what I'm saying? From junk removal to dumpster rental. You know what I mean? But right now, just, don't lose your cool. Don't lose patience. Don't let anybody make you think twice about your business and if you're doing something wrong, because you're not doing nothing wrong. You're just probably lacking on a few situations until you get that right recipe. Because many chemists, many entrepreneurs, many inventors, they were missing a few key things until they got it right. When they got it right, that's when it blew up. So right now, you may be lacking a couple things that you need to get into your recipe, you know what I mean? And make it right. So, brainstorm. Like I said, get that whiteboard out, get that pen and paper out, write things down, take notes on your phone. If you have an iPhone, there's a note app, take notes on your apps. And, just keep them written down so you can get to them at all times. Because many times I have so many ideas, I gotta write them down. Because there's so many ideas I come up with every day. so many slogans, so many, business ideas that I just got to write down. When I do these YouTubes for you guys, I have so many titles in my head. So many topics that I have. I got to write them down, because 20 minutes later, I'll forget what was even that title. So, I write everything down. Even my invoices, I'm old school. I keep it old school. I write all my invoices on paper. That's just me. I can get to them whenever I want. You know what I mean? That's just me. But, that'll probably change in the future, because technology has already taken over. You know what I mean? And, I got to get with the program. But, Mr. Yee, just less is best. And, I try not to let these clients get to me. Not all jobs are jobs. You know what I mean? You don't have the job until you're loading it in your trailer. That's when you have the job. You know what I mean? Because you can have a job booked, and then for that day, then all of a sudden you get a call. Not even a call, because some clients are sleazy. Not even a call. They'll text you. Hey, we got to cancel for today. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I got called back into work. Knowing they had it booked with you, knowing they had your time reserved, everything, but they got called away that fast, right? You know what I mean? So that's just it. You know what I'm saying? You got to expect all these things. It's not your job until you're loading it into your situation and then you haul it away. That's when it's your job. You know what I mean? And that's just it right now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people fishing, a lot of more people advertising their businesses on social media because of Yee, and so many other YouTubers who have given you guys the recipe on how to do this. You know what I mean? I've given so many, almost 500 videos of everything I've done. That from the rooter to the tutor. I showed you guys everything from day one. I don't show you these banana videos, this banana stuff, this, that, these other topics that people put out on their videos, which is common freaking sense. I don't do that. I only show you guys the real deal, the nitty gritty. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just it. This video, I want you guys all to learn that, don't explode when you don't get the job. Don't let this business get to you. Don't let the clients get to you. Don't let any of these clients light your fuse. Don't even let other haulers light your fuse. Don't even let no one light your fuse, really. You have to be mature and patient in life. That's just the whole key of life, is patience. Once you learn patience, man, so many other doors open up. So much wisdom comes. And, for you to get mind blown up because you didn't get the job, for you to let someone light your fuse, for you to talk to a client over the phone in a certain type of way because they didn't go with you, or you treat a client a certain type of way because they didn't go with you, they didn't pick your business, you went there in person, gave them an estimate, everything, and then they wasted your time. It's all part of the business. That's just it. A lot of companies get calls all day for the most stupidest shit, and they pay people all day to answer the phones. That's just what they do because they can afford it. You know what I mean? And that's just it. We are a little small business. We are a little family-grown business. We are a small business starting that wants to become a big business. You know what I mean? So you have to be ready for all of the blows and punches that are going to come towards you. That Canelo fight this weekend. September 14th, that Canelo fight. You know what I mean? This weekend. Let's go. Monday night, tonight. I call them San Francisco 49ers because that's what my team is. You know what I mean? Going to play the New York Jets. You know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers. You already know what time is it. Every time you come to the Bay, every time you come see the San Francisco 49ers, you know what time is it, Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? I don't care if you went to Cal Berkeley 2 years before that. You went to Butte University over there by Chico State. You know what I mean? Till you got to that D1. But Aaron Rodgers, you already know when you come see SF, when you come play them Niners, that red and gold. You know what I mean? He already knows. So it's Monday night ball tonight, baby. Yee! But yeah, so You know, even one job this morning I got, it's all good because it's a marathon. It's a patience. Watch how you spend your money right now. Watch everything you do right now. Go home, write everything you do on a piece of paper or your notepad or your whiteboard. Write every bill you're paying right now and dissect it. You know what I mean? Write everything you do for the business. Dissect it. What can you do right now if your business is slow to save money? Dissect it. Cut all those loose ends off. If people ain't in your corner right now supporting you, cut them off. You know what I mean? That's just it. My circle got very small when my eyes opened and I got so much more mature in life. That was before I started this business. You know what I mean? That was way before I started this business. I had to cut a lot of people off. And my circle got real small. Because my eyes opened up. I ain't got time for bullshit. I ain't got time for that. Oh no. I ain't got time for that bullshit in life. You know what I mean? If it ain't in my inner circle, if people ain't supporting me, calling me all the time and talking to me all the time, they ain't in my circle. And that's just it, from family to friends. I don't care what the situation is. You know what I mean? The important people in my life, I talk to them on a weekly basis. And it's not a lot of them. You know what I mean? So, that's just what it is for Yee. You know what I mean? Which I don't mind because, less is best. You know what I mean? I don't go through all the bullshit things. You know what I mean? But, it's all about making these. I'm going to tell you right now. It's all about these things right here. You want to make these things right here. I'm trying to tell you guys. You know what I mean? It's all about those. And, you got to go get it. Even if it's one. That one could lead to 10. Because you just never know when that phone rings what kind of job is going to be behind that phone. So, if you got to give answers, if you got to give prices over the phone, that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? If you got to go in person and give prices, that's what you got to do. If you got to pay for leads, that's what you got to do. You got to pay to play. And, that's just it. Do what you got to do. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know what I mean? All of us YouTubers, we are all different. We are all different. You know what I mean? And that's just it. You know what I mean? Don't let no one get to you. Don't let no one make you think different about your business. Stop those bad habits. Stop cutting corners. And, trim off all that excess weight. Trim off all that fat. And, tighten everything up. And, dissect the business right now. See what you're losing. See what you're wasting money on. See what you could be doing to improve the situation. And, that's just it. You're going to last a long time if you do these things. And this is straight knowledge your boy Mr. Yee is giving you. You know what I mean? Make sure you like and subscribe. Support the movement. Leave me a comment. I get comments every day on my videos. Even older videos. And I answer all of my comments back. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Yee is here for everybody. And I love the support that everybody gives me. I love the support that everybody supports. Yee. You know what I'm talking about? That's just it. A lot of people say, he really talks like that. Yes, I do. I'm a big mustache. I wore a top hat. You know what I mean? I got a big sack like Santa Claus. I pull a lot of game out and give it to everybody. Absolutely for free. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Out here, our language and our lingo is a little different from all other 49 states. You know what I mean? That's just who we are. You know what I mean? In that BAY, that Bay Area. You know what I'm talking about? That 707. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Yee. With that said, everybody, it's Monday. Get your money. I hope you guys are having a good day. Have a good week. Keep on getting money. That's what it's about. And you guys all know how to reach me. You guys all know how to holler at me. You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Support the movement. It goes far and far. I'm trying to tell you, I can't do it without you guys out there. And I support everything that you guys have done for me. You know what I mean? But today's video, don't let these people get to you. Don't let clients make you think different about your business. Don't be upset with these fishing clients. Don't be upset with these clients who are just wasting your time. Don't be upset with headache clients who are just texting you, and you don't even get the job because they're just trying to fish all the information out of you. I had a client the other day text me 20 times, fish all the information out of me. You know what I mean? Fish all the information out of me that I try to help this client get money by telling them to place everything outside their residence and they could save money. Then if I got to come in and enter the property and remove all the items from the property and then load it into our trailers, it's going to be this much money for that. But I broke it down every possible way to this client, even to rent one of our dumpsters and leave it there for a few hours while they load everything for this price. And then even if they want to save even more money, just put everything on the curb. And that's a curbside pickup, and we'll come by and just pick everything up, no problem. I explained, I gave this client so many options. It's important in this business to give these clients so many options, like a menu. You know, when you walk into that favorite restaurant you like, and that a waiter comes and brings you a menu, and you open it up and you see so many options, so many dishes, so many specials, so many this. You got to give your clients that same situation. When you see a situation's going wrong, offer them another option. Say, hey, we can do this a few different ways. You don't just got to pay for my labor, because labor costs. My labor costs. I got to hire a crew. I got to get this. I got to get that. That cost. But we can save money this way. We can save even more money this way. You can save even more money this way. You can save even more money that way. So once you explain this to your clients, we can do this several types of ways. A lot of times, if you do that and take your patience and do that, trust me, you're going to get that job. And that right there is a mad tip, knowledge, straight game I just gave you guys for absolutely free. Absolutely free. I just gave you that tip of the day. But I made you wait to the end of this video to see that tip. Yee, you already know who this is. Yee.